Section 8, baby, let's talk about it. Section 8 is a blessing. It was created to help people who are struggling, not as a trap, but as a trampoline. It's supposed to give folks room to breathe while they rebuild. Mentally, financially, emotionally, spiritually. Let's be real, not everybody uses this like that. Instead of elevating, some people are doing everything that they can to stay stuck. And it's not because they can't grow. It's because they've grown comfortable in struggle. The first thing is, if I make too much money, they'll raise my rent. So instead of leveling up their income, people start turning down hours, quitting jobs, choosing under the table work. They can keep their rent low. They fear abundance because they believe to condition that more success equals less support.
Y'all know what nobody can do? Like, nobody can make me feel bad or ashamed about my public housing. Like, because one thing about it, it's like, if everybody could be on Section 8, everybody would be on it with no problem. It wouldn't be no problem if everybody could get approved for it. But because only certain people get approved for it, now y'all just acting like, but one thing about it, you bitches will never make me feel bad because I don't give no fucks.
If you go get a job, they're going to take my Section 8. Then you won't be able to get no Section 8. You're not going to get no job. They're going to count your income against my Section 8 and my link card. You're not working. No. So I don't care what you got to say. I don't care how you feel. You're not working. You're not going to get a job. You're not going to school. You're not doing none of that shit.
Wait, Ma, I'm saying how I'm supposed to be successful in life, Ma. So you basically telling me I gotta be broke to be successful? I gotta be broke so I can get Section 8?
You gotta be
so
broke so the government can help you.
So the government can help me? So you telling me I can't work no job, bro? Like, that's like all my friends got jobs and live in nice houses. So you telling me I got to go through the same thing you went through?
If you
to have a house?
don't do any of that, they're going to take my Section 8.
How?
And I'm
Won't they
trying
be
to tell
like?
you
Won't
that
they
you
be?
can go get yours at ease. You can go get
They will.
nice house.
No, they will look at that and be like, he's doing something and give me a bigger house, Ma. That's what you told me.
Where I'm gonna go?
I don't
have no job.
I can get off your Section 8 and apply for my own Section 8.
But if you do that, you're gonna have to go the hard way. It's gonna take long.
So what? That's what I'm saying.
Wait a few months, get on Section 8, find you a nice apartment, go get you a link card. You will be fine. You don't have to sit up and work. You don't have to work no job. The government is here to help us. If you go.
When I made the video a couple weeks ago talking about how the requirements for the SNAP benefits and everything like that was changing, and the requirements for you to receive governmental assistance was changing, the comment section, you can go look at the video now, the comment section had a couple people in it that were offended that I had taken the stance that I had taken in that video, which was get off your ass and go find a job, right? And the bigger point of that video was to really highlight the people that take advantage of the system because they know they can. And we have women who do it, and they do it on a level to where they know that they'll be able to get this assistance from the government if they don't get a job and they don't have no nigga living in the house. They'll go fuck on the neighborhood. She'll go bust it open for anybody on the block. You just can't live with me because I can't have them showing up to my house and seeing that a grown man is living here, because then they're going to take away all of my assistance. They're going to take away my EBT card, and they're going to take away my Section 8 housing. She just told her son this. And it's clear as day that the father is nowhere to be found. How much do y'all want to bet that the father is nowhere to be found because she either A, got with some knucklehead from off the corner or off the block that wasn't about shit, and he left or don't want to be involved or didn't want to be involved, or B, she ran him off because keeping him around meant that she couldn't continue to live on Section 8 housing. How much y'all want to bet it's one or two of those scenarios? She's telling her son, no, I don't want you to go get no job, because if you go get a job, they're going to count that income. They're going to count that as income, and I'll be kicked off Section 8, meaning I'll no longer be able to be an open bum and live off of the government ever more. I have to go get a job at that point. Y'all see what's happening out here? Y'all see what's happening out here? This is why I made the video that I made a couple weeks ago talking about how the SNAP benefits needed a change. It needed a total recalibration. The requirements need to change so that we can get lazy ass niggas like this, trifling ass baby mamas that don't want to do nothing but sit at home and live in free housing, pay $30 for rent, work 15 hours a week, and live off of the state forever. That's what they want to do. There's no ambition to be found here. These type of women right here in this video go out, they have kids, and they continue to have a kid because they realize that, oh, once I have one kid and that kid grows up and moves out, I got to go get a job. So I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to just keep the factory open, i.e. my legs. I'm going to just keep getting bust down by random niggas that ain't shit niggas and from the block and from the community, from the neighborhood. The same nigga that already got 4 kids over there, I'm going to let him hit over here as well so that I can push out another kid because I know he ain't going to be around. So I know I'm going to be able to still live off the state. Y'all hear this? Shout out to the Queen of Accountability who put this up and posted this on her page. I'm going to read what she said. She said she told her son he couldn't work or go to school because it would affect her Section 8 benefits. She encouraged him to be lazy and rely on government assistance instead of becoming independent. He wants to work and build a better life, but she asked, then where am I going to live if you do that? This is the true definition of a deadbeat mother, lazy and unwilling to provide for her own family. Unfortunately, many think this way, which is exactly why the orange man is cutting those benefits. This is why sons need their fathers. Absolutely. Absolutely. Teaching your son to be lazy just so you can keep government assistance is deadbeat behavior, period. Shout out once again to the Queen of Accountability. Let me say this as well. Videos like this are a complete insult to all the working women and the working class of women who get up every single day, work hard. They get up, go to work. A lot of them work more than one job. A lot of them work 2 jobs just to make ends meet and survive and live in our economy and still try to contribute to their children's well-being and help bring about a world where they have responsible children turn into responsible adults. This is a direct insult to those women. No one should be supporting this bullshit. There is no room in our economy for it whatsoever. I hope that one day video evidence like this can be entered into a courtroom and then that person be held accountable for their actions and what it is that they've actually said out of her own mouth. I hope one day we'll get to a point in our society where we can hold videos like this up in a courtroom and say, this is why this hoe need to be out looking for a job. Kick her off the assistance, make her go stay in a shelter somewhere and let her figure it out because she don't want to do better. She don't want a job. She said the government is here only just for her. And what she really means are the taxpayers, you and I. Everybody that's working a 9-to-5 job right now or whatever your schedule is, everybody that's working a job that's paying taxes every single year should have taken offense to this video. You should be offended. Everybody paying taxes should be offended because this is where your money is going. To people like her. This is where your money is. These are where your funds are going. When your checks say that you would gross $2,200, but you only seeing $1,700 of it, this is where that other $500-$600 went on bum ass bitches like this right here. Everybody that pay taxes should be offended right now. Nobody should be defending this. No working class American should be defending this behavior. This is what we need to get rid of in our economy. And I'm so glad that there's a crackdown. So glad that there's a crackdown. It's needed for sorry, lazy assholes like this. Drop a comment. I'll holler at y'all later.